Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Photography Tips and Tricks, your show for gear, tips, inspiration, anything you need to take your photography over to the next level. My name is RC, and this week I want to kind of give you some workflow production tips when you're in a bit of a time crunch. So a lot of the times people are shooting and you're working with all this kind of stuff, and there's a button on the cameras that will actually help you when you're doing any kind of post-processing work by sorting the pictures that you need exactly when you need them. Let me talk to you about what I mean here. So I have the Nikon D810 here, I have the Canon 5D Mark III here. Now, when you're working with these cameras, most cameras will have either a lock or a rate button, right? In this case, the 5D Mark III, there's that one rate button. So imagine yourself, you're shooting inside of a scenario, you're shooting, and you're like, wow, that's exactly the shot right there. That's the one that I want to work with. That's the one that I want. You could shoot 35, 45, 50 pictures later, but that shot you knew was a really, really good shot. Now you import this entire card into your computer, you got to go back and find that shot again. Don't do that, right? Just take care of it right when you see it. If you're looking at a picture, you could just get to the picture that you want, and once you find the picture that you want, hit that rate button. When you do that, what it's going to do is either going to lock or flag a specific image. Let me show you what it looks like here inside of the camera. So now we're inside the camera and we're looking at a series of pictures, and we're just kind of playing around with our camera guy here, Arnaldo. He's always a great sport about this stuff. That's a great shot of him. That's a great shot. That's a no. But I'm looking for a shot where I think it really kind of showcases who he is. That's close, but it's a little off, right? Where would that shot be? Where is he? Oh, there we go. That's a good one, right? So once we have, I'm not going to use that one. I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and use this one right here, right? That's pretty good. Once I find it, I'm going to press on this camera. This camera has a lock button right there. So having that set, what I can do is I can press that button. Let's go ahead and just bring it up, right? Press that button and look at what happens on the monitor. There's a little lock icon. So I can go through and, all right, I'll take that one as well. And I'll take this one as well. So now I've got 3 that are locked. Once that's done, not only does that prevent you from actually deleting them on your camera, right? So you don't necessarily want to do that. But if I take this now and I import it into Lightroom, we should be able to see a flag that's set up automatically for these. So now, in the interest of time, I have a folder right here on the desktop. I took a whole bunch of pictures with my 5D Mark III. I'm going to drag this inside of Lightroom, and inside of Lightroom, I'll go ahead and I'll drag them in, and I've already gone in and I've done some of the rating from here. I'll import these pictures in here, and there's a couple of them that have stood out to me already. So you'll look, I'll scroll down, and I'll show you where the shots are. The shots will show up with a 1-star flag. See, right here. I'll bring this up a little bit bigger. There's the 1-star flag. So automatically inside of Lightroom, I can go ahead and just go switch over to the attribute section, flag my 1 stars, and I'll see just the images that I want to use for this shoot. So it's a lot easier. So you have to set up your camera to do that. Once you have your lock, you can set your ratings, you can do all of that kind of stuff. It'll flag all of those images so that it makes it a lot easier for you to process. But you do have 1,000 images or 2,000 images that you're working with and you're in a bit of a time crunch. I like to use Photomechanic and Wacom to do that together. My Wacom tablet and a copy of Photomechanic. If you want to see how that works, make sure you go over to the Kelby One site. We have the full episode for photography tips and tricks there. You can see this on kelbytv.com, and we'll talk to you about how to be able to do that so that you can get your culling done incredibly fast. My name's RC. I'll see you guys soon.